Onward to chapter 41. So we're taking a little break from the exciting events at the Worm Rodeo, where Paul's about to fulfill his destiny as a Fremen. And we head far south, where we're hanging out with Jessica and her daughter, ALIA. As a reminder, I'm a sci-fi fantasy author. I am writing a new series called The Song of Immeru. Book 1, which is Earth's Door, is available now. And I've actually, for the holidays, discounted the hardback version of the first edition. I'm actually working on a second edition that will come out with Book 2, Crimson Light, in summer of 2026. But if you'd like to get a copy of the first edition, and again, these are limited, please head over to my website, www.pjdudek.com. You can get a signed copy there, or you can head over to Amazon and pick up a copy there. Back to the book. So ALIA, as I mentioned in the last chapter discussion, I think she's 2 or 3 years old, but she kind of talks like an adult. Even though she has a lisp, she sounds like a little kid, but she's very intellectual, cerebral, and she's not getting along with the other kids, go figure. Hera, who is technically Paul's wife, she's actually taken ALIA under her wing. She's kind of like ALIA's nanny. Despite that, she's somewhat frustrated that the kids really aren't gelling with ALIA, and because of that, ALIA and Hera have developed a special bond. It almost seems in this chapter a little bit more of a bond than even Jessica has with ALIA. That being said, Jessica has a deep appreciation for Hera, and it's somewhat suggested that might even would have preferred Paul to have kind of chosen Hera as more his, official wife, but Jessica is coming to terms with and still okay that Paul's really actually in love with Chani. So they kind of talk a little bit too about what is being in love and how it's somewhat dangerous in the situation Paul's in because he's becoming Fremen royalty. And as someone in royalty, it's more likely he's going to have to marry into some other important family, which I've seen the movie, so I kind of know where they're going with this. So nice bit of foreshadowing. While all this is happening, Stilgar's wife actually comes barging into Jessica's room and shares that the young men, they're aware of what Paul's about to do, ride the worm, and kind of become an official Fremen. And they're heading up north to basically force Paul to challenge Stilgar, kill Stilgar, and then become overlord of the Fremen. Obviously, Stilgar's wife's not thrilled about this. Jessica's not either. And I think they're really hoping that a situation can occur where both men would be in a sort of leadership position. The chapter ends with ALIA saying she's going to go out there and try to convince people that this is a bad idea and they shouldn't have this duel between Paul and Stilgar. And we're going to see how well this little 2 or 3 year old handles that. Until the next chapter, see you later.